you on your dialing station, Voice of the People, and we are 90.3 FM. Hey, happy Boxing Day. Yes, to everyone. And when we say Boxing Day, please don't go around looking for one trouble or the other, okay? Someone might get you bossed like a whole lot. So just make sure you have a very beautiful one today. Like, give out something beautiful. Give out a box of gift to someone today, someone this morning. All right? Yeah, I'm not an exception, okay? All right, my name is Jude. Ikami Jude, and well, this morning we've got interesting stories in the dailies today. Like I give you stories from the Punch newspaper, ThisDay newspaper, the Guardian, the Sun, and of course Daily Trust. Vanguard is also here, and a lot more. I would give you the stories back to back, and when I'm done, I'll get to bring in our analyst Rufai, who's going to be talking to us this morning also. Then later on I get to open up the studio lines and get your views, your comments on some of the headlines. All right, so shall we go this morning? Let's roll. The big story here, Punch newspaper is leading here. Okay, so let's start with the Punch newspaper. 13 states plan fresh 2.3 trillion naira borrowing. Finance Ministry gets $5.6 million World Bank loan for stationery and others. Finance Ministry gets $5.6 million World Bank loan for stationery and, of course, others. Discos install 504,729 meters. Unmetered customers now 7.1 million. Political profiteers fueling Wike Fubara crisis. This is coming from Rivers APC chairman. It says political profiteers, fueling Wike Fubara crisis. And of course, 2,719 kidnapped in 6 months. Military rescued 721. This is according to a report on the Punch newspaper this morning. 2,719 kidnapped in 6 months. Military rescued 721 persons, according to a report. Now, you must end insurgency. Matawali tells new generals. And of course, to some of the stories now below the nameplate, still Punch newspaper here. Rivers, on Rivers State now, PDP films as Fubara defends Tinubu over peace deal. CBN investigator summons Lemo, others over Union Bank deal. Naira weakened to 1,233 per dollar at the parallel market. 1,233 to a dollar. Okay, moving on now. Over 50 killed and soldiers injured in multiple Play 2 attacks. Suspected cultists kill a Edo broadcaster on Christmas Eve. All right, let's leave a Punch newspaper now and visit ThisDay newspaper. Let's see what ThisDay holds for us today. On Christmas, lawmaker calls for prayers for Tinubu, Abbas, Musa, defense chief. Lawmaker calls for prayers for Tinubu, Abbas, Musa, and of course, defense chiefs. Support your prayers for Nigeria with positive action. Seriki urges Christians. Go to the extra mile to show love, care for the needy. Edu urges Nigerians. And of course, Enugu Council cheers wife flags off 16-day campaign against gender-based violence and femicide. Okay, all right. So let's leave that again quickly. We need to roll. Check your time now. 7:05 a.m. All right, to the Guardian newspaper. Yeah, let's see some of the stories we have here. Despite economic headwinds, Nigerians celebrate Christmas. Hopes for what now? You can get the full story on the Guardian newspaper this morning. Christmas Day Lagis. Federal government launches grants for poor vulnerable groups. Federal government launches grants for poor vulnerable groups. Again, 2 Imo communities set jury to abolish Osu, and of course others. You might call that a beautiful one, but though it's okay. You can get the Guardian, and there you get the full story. The big story here, the Guardian newspaper, is this one: attacks kill at least 160 people in Plateau. Ukraine destroys Russian fleet ship. And now back to Nigeria. Niger government plots 1 trillion naira annual income from agricultural yields. I beg your pardon, Niger state government plot 1 trillion naira annual income from agricultural yields. And here we also have unusual Yuletide as cash crunch on affordable prices mar celebration. Tinubu seeks support, promises more intervention to ease hardship. Tinubu seeks support, promises more intervention to ease hardship. This is a front page review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. The sun is quite sunny with some beautiful headlines this morning. Pope didn't approve blessing for same-sex couple. This is coming from Keigama. He said Pope didn't approve blessing for same-sex couple. And then to some more stories now. 11 women who shaped events in 2023. That's a beautiful piece on the Sun newspaper this morning. All right, moving on. God, history won't forgive you if you fail. Kuka tells Tinubu. To some more stories now. 6 are killed, others injured, hundreds displaced in Christmas Eve massacre in Plateau State. And of course, Baptist Convention condemns killings. PDP knocks Tinubu over hardship, urges love, and of course unity. All right, Daily Trust. Let's trust Daily Trust with some other stories this morning. Why I won't access Tinubu now. I think that story is by Wale Soyinka. Death toll in Plateau, attacks now 113. And the big message here for Christmas is from Zulum: Nigerians must resist division along religious lines. This is coming from Governor Zulum. And then there still in the Daily Trust newspaper, you get a quick recap of everything that happened in the year 2023. Okay, exactly. Just go there and you will get it. Let's leave Daily Trust now quickly and move to Vanguard. The Vanguard newspaper is next this morning. Check your time, 7:09 a.m. and this is VOP 90.3 FM. Kaduna bombings. Tudumbiri Christians, Muslims celebrate Christmas in church. Why Tinubu won't stop intervening in state crisis. This one is by the Presidency, and they're saying Tinubu will not stop intervening in state's crisis. All right, let me give you some more stories now. This one is sports related. Egyptian Super Cup semi-final match decided after 34 penalty kicks. U.S. strikes sites used by Iran-backed forces in Iraq. Kaduna bombings. Tudumbiri Christians, Muslims celebrate Christmas in church. Why Tinubu won't stop intervening is coming again. Why Tinubu won't stop intervening in state crisis. And this one is coming from the Presidency. Apostolic Church urges Christians to rule with fear of God. Federal government begins payment of 20,000 naira to vulnerable groups in Cross River State. 2 die in Christmas Day accident on Lagos Ibadan Expressway. And okay, 2 more to go now. Nuggets versus Warriors kicks spring Christmas surprises on books. It's a big one there. You can get Vanguard newspaper. There you get more stories. You get to understand exactly what it is all about. VOP 90.3 FM. Just finally, before get to my analysis for today, let me also bring in Zamfara here. Zamfara enmarks 1.95 billion naira for traditional rulers' palaces. It's okay. Let's leave it there. We have joining us this morning. We have Rufai Oseni. Beautiful morning to you.
Great to have you, my brother. How's it going? Bless you. Bless you, all our listeners.
Fine.
And Merry Christmas. What you have a great Christmas. A lot of people couldn't have a great Christmas because of the state of the economy, which is very sad. It is very sad, you know. And my brother, today, I just want to reach out to you this morning live on air and join my faith with you. I know it's been a rough Christmas. You were hurt greatly this year. You know, you lost your better half. But I pray God will heal you.
Amen.
And it is only God healing from the depths of your heart.
Amen.
Some of these things we have no understanding of, but God knows best. And I pray it is well with you. I love you, my brother. God bless you. God,
thank you. Thank you.
Where I can only, you know, the kind of Christmas you had, but it is well.
Thank you. Thank you.
For Zamfara, right? Jude, I think it's a reflection of how much our politicians don't take the people seriously. Just hear the humongous amount allocated to traditional rulers. Humongous amount allocated to various things where you have more pressing issues.
1.95 billion naira.
Yeah, and when you have more pressing issues. I mean, and I start to wonder. Yes, I'm not saying don't take care of the traditional institutions, but can we address very important issues in our society? Not traditional rulers that get some kind of patronage in the first place themselves. Only to think that most of these monies are being borrowed. Do you know that most of the states now will have to take a debt of over 2 trillion collectively to be able to service their budgets?
Yes.
And when you look at it critically, they don't even generate revenue. They are not centers of generation. They are centers of squander. So to a large extent, it just shows that these people, all the things we keep saying, if they implement it, life will be a whole lot better. Only yesterday, a jury was saying the Nigerians should not talk down on their country. If the country is good, will Nigerians talk down on the country?
I listened to that also.
It is good. And leaders, what they ought to. We don't talk down on our country. We talk down on the way the leadership has treated our country. That's what we talk down on. Not that we talk down on our country, we don't like our country. The way the we love our country, we want to do well. But it can't continue when the people are being treated in a very terrible way by the leaders. It's never about Nigeria. It's about the leaders that run the country and that make it look bad.
Exactly. I want you to quickly comment on 13 states planning fresh 2.3 trillion naira borrowing. 13 states in Nigeria.
I mean, that's the sad reality now because they can't even make proper internally generated revenue. So the question you should ask is, how will they not borrow when they cannot use the resource? And they see there's no state in this country. Nigeria is so blessed that there's no state in this country that is not blessed that you can use many resources. See, Nigeria has 1 million hectares of arable land. Almost every state is a gold mine. There's no state that you will not plant things on that will not grow. Look at Jos, for instance. Look at Plateau states. Because of the insecurity, the kili and all of that, we cannot optimally optimize the potential of that state. Look at on Christmas Day in Bokos.
Terrible.
See the killings.
Terrible.
All the fruits that we import in the country, apple and all your temperate region fruit, all of them grows in Jos. Nigeria is so blessed a country that in the tropics, you are having regional fruit, strawberry, peach, plum, everything. But you see, we've not been wise enough as a government, and you can see it's the government that referred, not our country. We've not been wise enough as the government to utilize that resource. If we had a smart government over the years in Plateau State, by now they should say, okay, you know what? We invest so much in agriculture that nobody will have to import anything into any African country. All those things like apple, strawberry, why are we not the ones supplying them? Okay. But how are we going to do it when, because of politics, insecurity is rife? They are killing each other. A lot of political killings, a lot of political strife. And when we say it now, they will say we are talking down on the government. No, we are not talking down. We are talking down on the bad leadership. That's what we are talking down on. It's not that we don't love our country, but we are sick and tired of the bad leaders that make our country look terrible. That make our country doesn't look like the great country it is. Those are the people we are sick and tired of.
All right. There's this story. Let's quickly visit Rivers State. Political profiteers fueling Wike Fubara crisis. This is coming from the Rivers APC chairman. And again, there is one very interesting one where PDP films as Fubara defends Tinubu over peace deal. Help us understand what is happening here.
I mean, my brother, if you ask me now, what go ask you? Only Fubara said that he's going to accept the peace deal offer. But in the same breath, this was the Fubara that people in Rivers State protested in support.
Seriously?
And said that deal is not deal and suicidal deal. So is he saying that the people that protested that is not with them? Does that what he mean? Or is he scared? Or what game is even Fubara playing? Because we can't understand and realize the level of mammoth disrespect going on for the people. Governor Wike cannot be no longer the governor of Rivers State. When he had the reign of Rivers State, he did what he ought to do. A lot of people disagree with. He's no longer the governor of Rivers State breathes. You know, just like a friend of mine was saying, yeah, we're both laughing. At the talking, and I said, it's Christmas, they let Jesus breathe.
Okay.
I know that coming. So let Rivers breathe. But number one, I don't know the game Governor Fubara is playing. He's playing a dangerous game.
Oh.
Does he want to fight on, or does he want to succumb to Wike? These are the big questions he needs to answer.
He's in between.
On the path to this journey, he has lost way too much. It was just only yesterday with some people from Rivers, and they tell me that did I know that leading up to the election, Governor Fubara lost his son. Leading up to him becoming governor, he lost his son. So does he want to start firm and fight for the integrity of the office of the governor, or is all or nothing for him? So I don't know what side, and I don't know what game he's playing. Whatever game he's playing, you should be careful, because you see, when people that support you are with you and you don't carry them along, then hope the day you will need people to fight for you, you will not cry foul. Because they will not listen to you, because they can't trust you.
Thank you so very much, Rufai Oseni, this morning for talking to us.
I really appreciate you. Bless you.
Happy Boxing Day.
Boxing Day. Well,
thank you.
Country is going to be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. You will see. But we just need to keep speaking to these guys that don't want us to do well.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Okay. Well, I will soon open up the studio lines and get your views. All right. Get your comments alongside. But then I have with me Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid. He's just going to talk to us briefly before I get to open up the studio lines. Beautiful morning to you, Barrister Tunji.
Yeah, Merry Xmas, Merry Christmas, Juden. Nigerians, I wish you the same. All over the world, everybody is celebrating Christmas. Happy Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I just spoke with Rufai Oseni now, and I also want to get your views as regards what is happening in Rivers State. Now, there are two stories here before me. The first one says political profiteers fueling Wike Fubara crisis, and of course, here there's another one. PDP fumes as Fubara defends Tinubu over peace deal. Can you help us understand, what is going on here?
There is nothing to understand more here than seeing the fact that the governor, Similai Fubara, is probably is afraid. Probably is not standing up to being a governor. Probably is not. Where you see, we all know the story. I don't want to go back to the issue on ground. Probably is trying to play safe and try to be on the part of being not being impeached or whatever. But I don't think he can be impeached if he knows the situation on ground. He's just afraid of law. So for me, the governor is trying to play safe. Maybe probably is afraid of Governor Wike. Sorry, Minister Wike now. Okay. Probably he's not strong enough to face them. Maybe he's politically naive. Sorry for my adjective in that if it's an insult. Maybe he's politically naive. He's not strong enough to stand the pressure. How can you be dictated to by somebody else? You say you are cool with that. You say nothing is big to pay for. This price you are paying, is it your price? This is not your. You see, some people don't even understand this fight. But some people will come and say, "What is their own wala? Why are they crying that they brief? Who is the brief here? The entire river is on ground. The issue here is not between Wiki and what's it called? The governor similarity Fubara. It's not between them. If it's a personal issue, nobody will intervene. Nothing concerns anybody. But the issue we are talking about here is not a personal issue. It's an issue of state. It's between Governor Wike and the state. We may be seeing Governor Fubara as Fubara. That's a different thing. But what we're talking about here is about issue that has to do with appointment of commissioner. People who have which are their membership of a party. These are constitutional matters. These are not personal matters. So if people are saying what is their own wala, people who are fighting are saying they are not fighting again. Why are we saying they must fight? No, it's not about we are saying anybody is saying they must fight. What we are saying is that we must not. You cannot settle matter of law based on personal interest. In other words, people talk about when you go to court, they do settlement, they do this and that. Settlement that will go against the law will not be done. You cannot by settlement say the judicial provision of the law. It's not done anyway. But what we are seeing today now, probably the governor does not even understand. I'm not even surprised. Maybe he doesn't even have a lawyer that will advise him in that regard because he doesn't have an AG for now, or maybe he's not consulting them. Maybe it's just because how can you say you are cool with people? Somebody saying, well, that one is his own. That one you can say is personal. That one, if I'm saying anything, that one you can say I'm crying than belief. The issue of commissionership, the right to appoint commissionership lies in his hands. But if he decides to say, look, I prefer President Tinubu and Governor Wike to appoint them for me, so be it. That one, if I'm talking about that one, you can say I'm crying more than belief. Right. But if I'm complaining about the issue of representation of budgets that have been signed into law, that is not a personal matter. That is matter of law. If I'm talking about Section 109, in other words, people have moved from one party to another, and who still want to retain their position, and the resolution said they must be allowed to retain their position. I can't be said to be crying more than belief. I am trying to uphold the provision of the Constitution. Okay. If you are talking about the issue of what's it called again? I'm trying to remember one of these resolutions again that has to do with law. That is not about personal issue. The issue of commissionership. Which one again? I forgot now. But when I remember, I'll let you know. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Quickly, because of our time, attacks killed at least 160 people in Plateau. It was a very sad one. when I heard it. I mean, how's it coming to you? What's really going on Christmas Day?
It's very sad and very, very unfortunate. Unfortunately, in Nigeria, I think it appeared to become a normal thing. Killing of people now don't longer strike anybody, and you can see nobody is even, apart from the governor and the people in the state. Most people at the federal, they may not even say anything until after weeks or days. So it's been taken as natural or normal in Nigeria now when people are being killed. And it's a continuation of it's a confirmation that the security situation in Nigeria is not better, that we're still where we are before the former president votes. So I don't. It's sad. It's unfortunate that people are being killed just like that for nothing, for what you cannot afford. And I see it as failure of governments. Like I said, the insecurity is still continuing, and then the government is not doing much in this regard. The government need to come up fast, not to wait for attack to happen before thinking of what to do, because that's what we do in Nigeria. We are not proactive. We're active.
Thank you so very much, Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid, for talking to us this morning.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be with you.
All right, time now to talk to you. Yeah, it's your turn. All right? 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. WhatsApp number 0700 903 9039. Again, 0700 903 9039 for WhatsApp. Then to call into the show this morning quickly, 0700 903 903 903. Keep it 60 seconds and move away from your radio set or just turn down the volume so we can hear each other. Thank you very much. Good morning to you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hello, good morning.
Beautiful morning to you, sir.
Thank you. This is Sikan calling you from the Solo Kingdom.
Welcome.
Thank you. I want to ask about Mary. How is she?
Mary is fine. On holiday. Yeah, Mary is fine. She's good.
All right. Thank you so much. Yesterday, we were trying to see how we can be able to talk to the people so that they will be able to do the rightful thing. My heart bleeds for the people of Plateau, for the numbers of deaths being killed yesterday. Please, I want to ask, why is it that in each of these new administrations we will be having killing of Nigerians in different places? The 8 years of Buhari, wasted years of Buhari, you know how many souls were lost in Benue? Almost every week, attack will be happening there, as if Nigerians fighting themselves. That 8 years has gone without nothing to show for it. This one has started because he promised Nigeria wherever Buhari stops, that is where he will continue. Now the killing has started in Plateau. This is making second time in this administration that the lives of Nigerians are being wasted in Plateau. I do not understand why we are having this issue. The other day was Southern Kaduna that airplane went there and bombed the people. Now, what happened to the Nigerians who are planning to save their land, their fatherland, according to the constitution? The youth YPC call that were kidnapped in the way to Zamfara. They are still in the kidnapped them up to today. Let me ask you, because you will now say, don't be emotional, don't be this. If it was the son or the daughter of president, or the vice president, or the Senate president, if their daughter or son were still there in that camp, are you telling me that they will still leave them up to today in that place? Why are we treating Nigerians like this? Is Nigeria more Nigerian than others? I am not too happy with all this story that we are getting here and there. Please let us do something that benefits the country. Please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much for calling in. Appreciate that. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. And like I told you, you can also send in your message via WhatsApp. Okay? Yeah, via WhatsApp. Good morning. Terrorists called bandits chased away people from their ancestral homes and killed more than 130 persons in Plateau State. And we don't have a government that human lives matter. And if Nigeria is Israel, then this senseless killing and kidnapping by one particular tribe, would have ended. Leo from Lagos, yes. Pope Francis did not approve of the same-sex couples. Bishop Keigama. Well, it's okay. We'll take more calls, okay? I will take calls and read messages alongside. All right? Good morning.
Hello, today. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, happy Boxing Day. How are you?
I'm fine. Happy Boxing Day to you too.
Thank you. My name is Peter Monse from Shomolu.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, Jude, let me go a little bit memory lane. Because of the killing in Plateau State. Another station say 113, another one say more than 150, another one say around 160. But these are Nigerians, even if it is one person that is killed.
Conflicting figures.
Yes. So, but this is not what APC promised us. Jude, do you know that 2015, there's a woman that was trying to cajole me to vote for APC. You know what her reason? She said because APC promised that in 6 months, insurgency will become a thing of the past. But at least for that, let us vote for APC. Look at years of Buhari, and then insurgency, see, Nigerians are still being killed. The memory that I was talking about, let me remind you this. If you can remember, or another person will remind you. Somebody in this country was telling us, when Jonathan government wanted to deal with Boko Haram, somebody say attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the north. Do you remember that?
I remember very well.
And somebody sometimes told us that, look, we brought these insurgents, we brought these criminals from Mali, from Burkina Faso, so that if Jonathan does not hand over in peace, they will remove him from the office. But unfortunately, Jonathan handed over peacefully. And we have told these bandits to go back to their country, and they refused. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember somebody that was living, and he said insurgency will be in Nigeria for the next 20 years? And finally, Dubai government handed over more than 400 names to Buhari, that these are the people that are sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. Where are those names today? Why has Buhari... You see this thing, they know what they are doing. I'm telling you honestly. Because Abacha said, if insurgency lasts for more than 48 hours, the government hand is in it. The government hand is in this thing. They cannot deceive us. Otherwise, why are we living? Why is APC government living side by side with terrorism in Nigeria? I think this has to stop. The life of Nigerians are precious before God.
Thank you.
I don't know what they are doing. This is not what they promised Nigerians.
It's okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Have a beautiful day too. Now, this person says, good morning, VOP. How will security personnel and insecurity be in the land while the leaders are the ones sponsoring Boko Haram bandits and herdsmen? For sure, Pope Francis didn't approve same-sex marriage because it's not the will of God. Bible says in the beginning, God made them male and female. Okay? All right. Thank you. Prince Iotech sent in that message. More calls now. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Manda calling from Sulere.
Welcome.
Happy holiday.
Welcome.
Let me follow the line of Peter Monze. He's so sympathetic. He's so disheartening. I don't know the way to describe what is going on in Nigeria. Let me also remind you or put in memory lane. The former President Muhammad Buhari said those that are killing Nigerians are not Nigerians. But yet they will do it and get away with it. Who is involved? Also talk about the 400 names of the sponsors of terrorism in Nigeria. Till today, they say they will not shame them, they will not do anything. Their names are still there till today. And the terrorism is going on. The actions of these herdsmen, is it not terrorism? I could also remember some few months ago, some youth members were kidnapped. On their way to Sokoto till today, they have not been released. And we have a government in the land. And we have government that said they want to care. What is the responsibility of the government? Is it not to protect the life and property of Nigerians? Are they doing so? Why APC government administration seems to be indeed part of terrorism in Nigeria? Sorry to say it, but that is the truth. This is true. These still need to stop. These are human beings. His brothers, their relations, they have relations, they have fathers, they have mothers. They are not animals. I will continue to condemn this. Why people are so silent? Why the leadership is so silent about it? And they can be able to protest against Israel, but they cannot say anything against what is going on here in Nigeria.
It's okay. Thank you.
Very soon you're going to go to Benue.
Thank you. Thank you.
What a shame.
Let's leave it there. Thank you. But I just do hope you get your facts right before mentioning that a certain political party is the one sponsoring anything in Nigeria. All right? Is any sponsoring evil in Nigeria? Please do get your facts right. All right? It's a national radio. Thank you so much. No fewer than 4,258 incidents of insecurity have been witnessed across 573 local government areas of the country between May 31st and December 24th, 2023. I said 4,258 incidents of insecurity. Now, from the incidents caused by non-state actors across the local government areas, at least 5,691 persons were killed, while 2,719 were kidnapped within the period under review. That is between May 31st and the day before yesterday. However, 721 of the kidnapped victims were rescued by the military. Now, similarly, no fewer than 1,902 citizens sustained varying degrees of injuries from violent attacks by non-state actors. Just want to give you that breakdown, okay? So you can understand. Yeah, don't worry. I'll take your calls this morning. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call this morning. Beautiful morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Undiluted Bushman, Pepper them. I'm calling from Ilewe, I think.
Welcome.
Happy Boxing Day.
Happy Boxing Day
my
to
brother, what you are saying is insecurity. And that is most important thing in this country now. Our APC government are not getting it right because up till now, Southeast is still in fire. My brother, do you believe that one of my friends traveled to East? He entered Siena with his family, and when he got to his compound, in front of his gate, this bad boy came and collect the motor and collect 3 million naira from him instantly and go with the motor. Christ. So all this thing is insecurity. Let our government try, Panu. See now what is happening in North. Boko Haram. First men everywhere. It's very, very unfair. So please, my brother, let our government put hand and know what to do to our poor masses. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, too, for calling. All right? Took away the car and 3 million. Oh, my God. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. As well. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Kame.
Welcome. Good morning.
It's none of the last Samaja.
Okay.
I've always told Nigerians that there is no end to every of these things. In as much as we have a government that has never been sensitive to the plight of the commonest Nigerians. The reason why protest will never happen again is because the ethnic and religious divide keeps dividing every day. Some people believe that what's happening in the north is strictly a northern affair and has nothing to do with the south. But I know one thing for sure, if this finish from there, it should come down to the other areas or they infiltrate other areas. Security is one thing that white people so dearly. That's why they screen people at the borders of their airport and immigration points before you enter into the country proper. Because they want to be very, very sure of who is coming in and going out. It's a shame. Too many budgets given to security. And people come into the country as if there is no borders. Know that the airport and the seaport and the conjoining port are borders around. Somehow, let every government that comes no matter the party. Solve one area of Nigeria's lingering crisis. At the end of the day, let's know we have solved one and hold that one dearly. And then we face another thing entirely. Instead of gathering so many things and cannot solve one, at the end of the day, 8 years is wasted. People are just talking about the party. Party that has no party for anybody. Everybody the truth. These people are just like a normal Sunday service. They don't have salvation to offer. They don't have deliverance to offer. They just want to occupy seats. They want to matter. They're occupying space, consolidating on the issues. All the budgeting. At the end of the day, watch. They will still come tomorrow to say one excuse or the other. Is the reason why, my brother, if person no get mind, you will die before time for Nigeria. Because nothing is able and will work with this kind of people and mentality. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. The Naira exchange to the dollar at 1,233 Naira. To a dollar now. 1,233 Naira yesterday at the parallel market, according to Bureau de Change operators. Okay, I'll take more calls now. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Kola. I'm calling from Ijora.
Welcome. Hello. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. VOP 90.3 FM. Good morning to you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Move away from your radio set.
Yes, I have done that. I Chief Kaka from Maplook is a loss. From Maplook.
Okay.
What I'm saying, all these things drama went there for Nigeria. You see, they tire me every day. You're going to hear something when no good. Now, all the old governors want to go borrow money. This is borrow. Anybody will enter the borrow money. Can you help us? Which time can we pay the money back? These people just they cause wahala, give Nigeria. People they suffer. At Christmas we they do now. No one will enjoy. Me, I come from East. Then I come from Igbo land. I carry my bag this morning. I want travel. They send at 38,000. I go pay for transport.
38,000.
38.
Is that for? Is it Boss or Sienna?
Sienna.
Okay.
38,000. I carry my bag.
Okay.
I carry my bag. Come back now. As I reach inside now, that's why I cost. Okay, 38,000 naira. Person when one travel, you go pay 38. All these people when get to your motor, what do they mean? Before now 15,000 fast. How can they double the money into two? And if you reach home, you not go enjoy your life. Every time you don't come for house, you don't kill. Every Monday you not go out. Okay, lose where you have this money before I come out. They no good state. Them few people when go church in the night, when go pray for God. Check for that place whether not truth or they talk. All this wahala went there now. I don't know what these people. You see when go cause this thing, when everybody come out, fast, I think that one don't end. So why these people, the wicked people? Then they borrow money. Now they call when they say like they release. They keep on there. No Igbo man when they travel now. Anybody when can boast, say you the big man. Don't get like 6 million, 30 million. When they travel, go home. Tell me the person, even from where you come, if you are come for it. So let them know to see when they go do.
Thank you.
No solution for Nigeria. No solution.
Thank you. I appreciate you. So sorry about that. You have to, return back to your house. President Bola Tinubu yesterday said his administration will continue to implement more palliative measures to ease the cascading hardship occasioned by the removal of petrol subsidy and the unification of the exchange rate, among other economic reforms. Yes, he further promised to place Nigeria on the path of irreversible progress very, very soon. Good morning to you this morning. Hello, good morning. 0700 903 903 903. I've got several messages here. Can I just touch on them quickly? Okay, I'll do that. But let's so much this morning, I tell you. Okay, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, can I give it?
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Charles.
All right, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I'm calling from Maza.
Okay.
Yeah, yesterday you remember how many people attacked Yika Ebidumi, your analyst, when he said that even before Tinubu that people were dying, that they were hardship.
Yeah.
That the government policy must, people must suffer. You know, I can't pretend. You see how people attacked that man yesterday. That man, I love him so much. It's an analyst, so I be listening to him all the time. He analyzed a lot. But what he said yesterday, okay, now, what you remember during Buhari regime, that when they kill like this, he will say, I condemn. That's what all of them, they condemn at the end there. They won't give a marching order to the military. In Lagos here, we see soldiers riding Okada here. And there are insurgencies everywhere. No security. At times you go to, okay, look at, I thank this Mr. Peter Manzi from Chomolo, and the other man that called before after Peter Manzi too. The memory lane they went through. The analysis, you get them. Okay. Now, at the end of the day now, Tinubu will say, I condemn. The other politician, they will join again, will condemn, and it's all over. Look, let me tell you, when an undergraduate of medical student in India
all right,
was raped in a bus, it was a whole India affair. That is the women, both young, old, and middle class. They came out in mass and protested. So you know what happened? They filled this girl to this undergraduate or the medical student to
20
they
seconds,
think that
please.
for the best hospital. You know?
20 seconds.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Okay,
We'll
thank you.
left. Yeah.
The best hospital, to make sure that this girl get the first class medical reason. But unfortunately, she died. Another uprising again in US. They wanted to topple the government. They want to we stick to the root of the whole thing, and they did it. Today now, rape in India. You hear them again? But look at the way we are. Number of people that were killed. Not people that kill, not the animal.
Thank you.
My heart is still bleeding today. My
Thank
only
you.
girl, my
It's
only
okay.
daughter, I lost her 3 years ago because of the failure of the state.
It's okay. Sorry about
It's
that.
unfortunate.
Sorry about that.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. The insecurity in Nigeria have been lingering for too long. A competent government will handle these issues within a very short time. This one is from Franco Nero. He sent that from the USA. Thank you so much, Frank, for following up this morning. I don't understand why we Nigerians are like this. The president intervened in Rivers State crisis between Wike and Fubara that could have brought serious problems to Nigeria, and the problem was settled. Why are people complaining now? Do they want the president to sit down, look until the oil-rich state gets into crisis that could lead to destruction of pipelines again? If you don't like the president, doesn't mean you shouldn't wish Nigerians wish problems for Nigerians and Nigerians. What are you trying to say there? Okay. Latif Tiamiu from Ifo in Ogun State. Thank you so very much. The present government in Nigeria has fully agreed to. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Quickly, please. Quickly. Let's go.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, loud and clear.
This government, without God, this government cannot work because, for example, now, insecurity for Plateau, they kill people there and there. When they do the last election in Imo State, they deploy many soldiers to go and monitor the election. Instead of him, the president, to send soldiers to the places where people's life can save. This government, I still expect them to hear news from them because the last government, snake swallow money, trillions of naira. I don't know which one could swallow this time around. This government is not working. That's my conclusion. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you so much for dropping that. Let's see if I can take this particular message here. No, this one is not by Franco Nero. Okay. Yeah, I think I got it now. This person is saying the present government. No, not this one. Okay, now, beautiful. Until these terrorists are brought to book, this killing will not stop. Now I understand the saying that says a little. Okay, what are you trying to say there? Okay, thank you. Let's not just put that out first for now. I am a person. I am not surprised at Fubara's weakness in the ongoing impeachment and the campaign saga in Rivers State. What else would one expect of corrupt leaders? Virtually all our leaders are corrupt. The duo, Fubara and Wike, know about each other's skeletons in the cupboard. This is being used as a threat to Fubara. Above all, the blames go to PDP leadership. Why would PDP's national leaders have allowed Wike to be this powerful in Rivers? Considering this PDP is dead in Nigeria. Okay, it's a sorry case. Thank you so very much. I want to ask if Tinubu is afraid to give our military chiefs marching order to stop the wanton killings or be removed from the positions. Truly, the government is not serious about our pains in this country. Chinedu from Badagry, drop that. Okay, thank you so much, Chinedu. Let's take more calls before we wrap up this morning. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Jude.
Good morning.
Yes, this is Mr. Monday. I'm joining you this from Abia State. Good morning.
Welcome. Beautiful morning.
Yes, sir. You see, yesterday I called for area matter. I now hear where that lady is crying that his Christmas has shattered. How they are killing people in Plateau State. I was so mad and I was not happy. You see, what is democracy? Democracy is government for the people. If people are not for us, they are not for us. They don't know law. They don't read about policies. They are just there for themselves and to wicked us and to pack money and embezzle and go and keep in the outside country. Please tell us, how can people sorrow and kill people and they will say that those people is condemned and they don't know what anything about it. And when they call the security personnel, they will not go after them and save their lives. What kind of country are we? Okay. What kind of country are we running? Please, we need insecurity. It's not working in this country. It's not working.
Thank you.
We need it. Let them know.
Appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Now, the Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, Bishop Hassan Matthew Kuka, has told President Bola Tinubu that having striven for years to be at the helm of affairs of the nation, neither God nor history would forgive him if he failed to deliver on his promises. Renewed hope. It's okay. I'll take maybe 2 or 3 more calls now and wrap things up. Is that good? Can we do this? All right. If people don't rise up, then nothing will change. AY from Mushi, compliment of the season, he said. He added to that. All right. Thank you so much. Fubara should learn from history. The prince and the 48 laws of power have principles, and he is going against those principles. He will pay dearly for that. Good morning to you. Beautiful morning to you. Oh, sorry about that. You can call back if you still can. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Beautiful morning to you.
My name is Joy Musa. Good morning. Thank you for that. God bless you.
Thank you.
I want to speak about Plateau State. Plateau State, if army want to do work, they will do it. Because these people that are killing, they will operate more than 5.5 hours. No security will enter to save person. My own happened in Dogunawa. I lost 4 children and my husband. I have this gunshot up till now. I can't get up by myself. They operate out very deep. 3 and a half hours, no army enter. Then after they left, the family now enter, take us to from hospital. And my pain is this. This thing that happen now, many people that have gun injury, you will see, they will leave them. They will not treat them. They will leave them. They will not treat them. Because I remember one guy that have gun injury, after he lost one family, then put him in wheelbarrow, begging for money to take him to hospital on his way, guy. Look at my own.
Okay.
I'm crying on the radio every time.
Okay.
And no government hear my voice up to now. They have doing interview for me.
It's okay. Let's leave that quickly. We have to run. Thank you so very much, everyone, for being a part of the show this morning. It will definitely make a return same time tomorrow. Catch me here 7 a.m. on the DOT. My name is Jude Ikami Jude, and this is Voice of the People FM. Up next is Ogendigbo. I'm out of here. Good morning.